Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of the secret parts added in the Indigo Disc. If you remember at the end of the game, there were 3 different little storylines you could do with Penny, Arvin, and Nimona. To do this secret ending part for the Indigo Disc, you do have to complete Penny's last arc. To do this, you're going to chase Penny around the school. She checks in on her Team Star friends. Penny's worried that her old friends are having a hard time fitting in at the school, so she comes and checks in on them as they run around doing different things. In one of these missions, you can see Mela is trying to join the art club, and Penny's worried that she's actually trying to take over the art club. In all these cases, it turns out Penny was worrying over nothing, and it takes until the very end, and Erie's help, to realize that all of her friends are just trying to do their best, and that worrying is okay, but she should have a little bit more faith in them to get things right on their own. Finally complete that task, you'll be invited to Penny's dorm room, which you can see is very her. This is the essential part of the task that you need to do. You need to be able to access Penny's dorm room so that you can do the next part of the quest. There may also be some requirements for classes. Nobody's really sure exactly which classes you have to complete and how much you have to do, but you do have to do some classes to prove that you have good enough grades to tutor Team Star members. Once you've taken some classes and have access to Penny's room, you can find Giacomo and Erie in the main entrance hall of the school wearing their normal clothes. They're going to ask you to become a tutor and help the Team Star leaders with their schoolwork as they're struggling with certain subjects. Once you agree to be a tutor, Giacomo and Erie are taken to the room where Ortega and Atticus, who need some help with talking with both of them, and Ortega freaking out there having a tutor, you need to agree that Mela, who walked out of the room before you arrived. After that, you're sent to find Mela, who's out in the garden looking at the vegetables. You convince her to come back to the study session, and she joins in. Tutoring the different students is not that difficult. Some of them require answering questions, like for Ortega, you have to answer questions about his English work. For Atticus, it's about mathematics and convincing him that math is important. And for Mela, it's about mostly talking about her dreams and her future. You need to successfully talk with 2 of the 3 students to have this study session go off without a hitch. Once you've done that, Penny will arrive, worried that something is amiss. Upon Penny's arrival, the Team Star leaders tell her that they don't really want her to have to worry her about their school problems, since they've already made her worry so much. But Penny says, "Hey, I'm your friend, and you need to rely on me more. That's what I'm here for. I can help tutor you as well," much to Ortega's chagrin. Crises are averted, and now you're going to be able to do the things you really want to do. First of all, for your help with the study session, Erie gives you Team Star outfits and clothing items, like the special Team Star uniform with the chopped tie, some sunglasses, and a few other items of clothing. But that's not all the clothing you'll be able to get now that you've completed this part of the game. Completing the study session portion of the game, you can then go to Porto Marinada. When you get to Porto Marinada, you should make sure that you have a sizable amount of cash on you, or else you're going to struggle with this portion of the game. When you arrive, head down to the open-air market in the village, where you bid on different items. In the market, you're going to find Atticus, the member of Team Star who made all of the uniforms for the team. He's going to be selling specific garments that he's made at the various stalls. However, you do have to bid on them. The game is going to make it incredibly expensive for you to buy these special garments, as every time you go into a bid, you're going to have to face 2 of the highest spending NPCs. On average, you'll be spending $350,000 to buy any of the items here at the store. There are several items available, so you're going to need a couple million Pokédollars to afford all of them. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're able to get all these special clothing items from Atticus. See you again soon!